I have gotten 4 or 5 people asking, how do you get out of collapse? I imagine this will be a persistent question going forward, so I'll address it in a video I can direct people to in the future. I have addressed this in other videos, but I'll just try to state things as plainly as I can here. In order to come out of collapse, you need to take burdens away and add things you need. It's really that simple. Of course, getting that can be nearly impossible for some people. So what does that look like in real-world examples? Taking away burdens. That means lowering shame and negative self-talk, removing toxic people. Okay, what does adding things you need mean? It means having a safe place to live. Safe doesn't just mean no one is trying to attack you. It also means no one is shaming you or making you feel guilty. It means you have a way to eat and prepare healthy food. It means you have someone safe you can talk to that understands and appreciates you. Someone to help you co-regulate. You need to feel it's safe to come out of collapse. Safety can look like a lot of things, as I've just listed. I've used this example a lot, but it works well. Think of yourself carrying a pack of rocks. Right now, you have so many rocks in your pack, you can't move. Until you remove a lot of them, you will be stuck and unable to add anything useful to your pack. A healthy person is walking around with a pack weight they can manage comfortably. It contains food, a tent, a sleeping bag, a lighter, a water filter, and so on. A person in collapse has a pack with 300 pounds of useless rocks. Another question I get is, how did I personally come out of collapse? One of the rocks for me were things like, I should be further in life than I am. I should not be so broken. I should be smarter than this. I should take on these extra responsibilities. I should incessantly watch the news and politics. I should doom scroll everything wrong in the world and put that rock in my pack, so on and so on. My priority should have and should be to focus on getting out of this hole. I am useless to myself and everyone else until I do. But I kept adding more and more weight. Every new rock I collected, I added to my shame. Shame that I wasn't who everyone else thought I should be. That shame made it easier to slip back into collapse. Collapse was a zombie-like bliss. You don't feel shame anymore. You don't feel anything but a drug-addled high. There is more to this, but for now, instead of thinking, I need to do this and that, think, what can I take away that isn't helping me get out of this? What can I change in my life that will take a rock out of my backpack? Maybe that is to stop being so critical of yourself. Maybe it's cutting out people that are toxic. Maybe it's allowing yourself to have reasonable, compassionate expectations for where you are currently in your life. I also changed my tactics when going to therapy. I have probably had 15 therapists over the years, 6 of them fairly long-term. I kept going to them and sharing painful memories. I talked about all the insights I had about what was wrong with me. I dug down deep and did shadow work, every flaw or weakness I could think of. It never got me anywhere. It just made things worse. I became less functional. So this time around with my newest therapist, I tried a different tactic. I just tried to be my true self as much as I could. I was honest about who I was and what I liked. To my surprise, she liked me. Someone saw a pretty real version of me and didn't reject it. Most of our sessions don't really look like what anyone would think of as therapy, but they are therapeutic. Half the sessions are us just talking about movies and TV shows. I think this was something I really needed, but took a great deal of courage on my part. The courage to be real and risk rejection. I have had walls up for a large amount of years. I hid who I was because I thought I was something no one could like if they really knew me. That's a tough thing to walk around with. So maybe this could work for you, or maybe not. It's not that you need to do what I did exactly. This is just an example. The point you should think about is, how can I take away rocks and add useful stuff to my pack? To summarize all this, it's about feeling safe. Imagine trying to coax a scared dog from under the bed. Your mind won't let you out of collapse until it feels it's safe. Until it feels you are able to handle being out of collapse. Because as I'm learning firsthand, it's not an easy process to go from dorsal vagal shutdown through fight or flight and finally getting to ventral vagal, or a calm, present-minded state. Safety means you are physically and mentally safe. A safe place to live and sleep, safe relationships, the ability to get your needs met, safety from yourself. Safety doesn't have to be total safety, because that doesn't exist. It needs to be enough, though. What is enough? That's up to the individual and their own needs. This may be a disappointing video since I can't really tell you do this and come out of collapse. Do this exercise and drink this green smoothie and you will be cured. It just doesn't work like that. Hopefully this has given you a framework and an idea of where you need to modify your life if your goal is to come out of collapse. As always, the old saying in therapy is true here as well. The slower you go, the faster you heal. Be kind to yourself, and I wish you all the best with this. I keep struggling to find an outro to these videos I like. I really want to grow this channel. I selfishly want to earn money so I can have a better life. I don't want to be homeless, in poverty, and alone for the rest of my life. It's not all selfishness, though. I really honestly want to help people heal. I know firsthand how devastating this is to live with. I don't want others to have to waste their life not knowing what this is like I did. So anyway, if you can afford to support this work, there is a link below. If not, you can share this video, subscribe to my channel, comment, or like the video. Thank you, and I hope this was helpful.